Back to the Future, right? Okay. Alright, so here we go, Back to the Future, guys. Yo, this is going on. I haven't been on here in a while. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? I guess so. Sweet. Alrighty. Where is the bottom part? Seriously? There it is. There we go. Now I can hear it. Alright, so this is... Okay, so there's 5 episodes. It's about time. New game, okay, episode list. They're already downloaded. That's what I want to know. Alright. So let's start with the first one, guys. JPPPini. Alright, we all know what they meant by that. Before we begin, we would like you to see notifications when Marty has a new goal. Hell yeah. Wait, hold on. Go back. I want to make sure there's subtitles on. goals. Why not? Hit level. Okay, so we're good. Now I think we're ready to go. Starring Telltale Games.
All right, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. Atta boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
Isn't this like from the movie?
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car.
If it's like the movies, we all know what's gonna happen, right?
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
It's beautiful.
Watch this. Watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ow! Doc, what happened to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Game
Where
part,
the
what's
hell are
going
they?
on, man?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first
What I wanna
time
know is-
traveler. I sent him into the
Is this
future.
game based on the movie, or is it like
1 minute into the
continuation?
future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. What are you talking about?
See you, man.
A time machine?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal.
Semi-sequel to the third, okay.
Look out!
Because so far, it's still, like, part of the first one. Like, the way it started.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Spoiler alert. Dog needs...
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
It's all good.
That's
man.
it.
What the heck's
No.
a flux capacitor?
This one's a
My
little different
latest
from most of
invention.
the other...
The thing that makes time
Telltale
travel
games, man.
possible.
I think this
In
was
this
one of the
notebook,
first
I
ones,
detail
wasn't
the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared. And
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up?
Libyans.
Doc?
Really? But is that the actual doc?
great Scott!
Uh-oh.
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! Doc, no!
My kids are asleep.
I'm sorry, Marty.
What?
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Oh, it's a dream. How did I know?
Marty, is everything okay?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare.
Your hot
I was in the
mom.
past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986.
Hey, just
But you'd better get up.
know
Your
what?
father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Now, Back to the Future. Hey, babe, Justness, this right here is considered the sequel to the third part. So, right, Game Park? Really? Is it the Wi-Fi or is it the actual system? Hold on, let me see if I can get on mine. Yeah, 'cause it's not actually working for me either.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair.
Alright, man.
At least things can't get any worse.
Game Park, are you seeing this?
Hey, Marty.
Like... Oh, Lord.
Hi, Biff.
Are you seeing this game, like, alright?
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
They're still missing. Okay, but how do you... I'm trying. Okay. Television. What am I supposed to, like, press? You're at Biff? Yeah. X or A? See, I'm pressing
It
both.
took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Let's make some noise.
Oh, Lord. That's gonna be loud. Here we go. Where's the guitar?
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
future contriving so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example.
I miss Einstein.
I do too, buddy.
Hey, Dad. What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something. I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
So, Jess, is it working better on YouTube?
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, that's Marty McFly. Who's George? George is his dad.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley, way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give
Damn
the
it,
old
Biff!
carp something new to nibble on.
Okay, that's good. As long as you can see it somewhere. I don't know what's going on with Twitch.
Come on, I saw it first.
I saw it first, bro.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Yeah, I'm streaming on both, dude. But I just want to see if this restream is like slowing down one and picking up on the other. And it seems like more people can see me better on on YouTube when I do restream. So next time I'm gonna try Twitch just directly and see if that'll
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Bro.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
Twitch, like, directly.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Because Twitch, of course, is where all the live stream viewers are at, you know? It's not usually YouTube's.
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse.
Duh.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
There you go.
Doc didn't take any of these with him?
Yeah, I started having problems with it with when I did the Assassin's Creed game.
Hey, Biff.
So that's why I need to look into it. The Notebook is dangerous. The Notebook is worthless. The Notebook reminds me of Dog. You wouldn't understand the Notebook. I'll buy the Notebook from you. Dude, this guy's gonna make me buy it.
Just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
Great. He's gonna make me buy it.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Alright, this guy's pissed me off.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Ignorant.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Okay, I'm gonna try
I'll
this
pay
one
you
more
for
time.
it.
How much? Not enough.
Never mind.
Alrighty. So. Oh, the guitar.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Pronounce what? You picked up Marty's guitar. Press X to open your inboard. Okay. So we got the guitar. Here we go.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie.
Ignorant.
1, 2, 3.
Do it, bro!
Hey, look! It's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's
hold
done.
on. Watch this.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh. You're right, Mr. McFly. Oh, here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks.
Uh-oh.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Okay. So did he drop the thing? Bro, just give it to me.
Hey, Biff. Never mind. Hey, Dad. That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Great.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
I thought
If
I was
he
gonna do
stole
my own
something
thing.
from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something. I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Alright, bro. I can fight my own fights.
Hey, Biff.
Really? That's it?
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Alright.
Never mind.
What's that?
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything. Seems kinda empty without the courthouse.
Now the guitar? Bro, what's going on? Oh, so he's not gonna...
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming him up for me, butthead.
Didn't I already do this? This is what I expect.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Boom!
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Mission accomplished. That took like 15 minutes, man.
Doc, where are you?
Hello? There it is.
Doc?
Einstein? Zambi?
Einstein! Where'd you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Yeah. George just stopped him the first time. I see where it's trying to, what it's trying to do, but it's kind of like... I can see that this was their first game. They had a lot of work to do.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on.
Damn
Crap!
you, 80s.
Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Yeah, there are 5 chapters.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
And because of the way it moves, yeah, it does look like it's going to be tedious.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Didn't we?
I can use those to enter a date into the
God.
time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Okay. I mean, we only got 3 choices here. Hello.
I probably shouldn't fiddle with the time circuits again until I know when to look for Doc.
Okay. Maybe Einstein can give me a clue or something. Alright, Einstein.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Good job. Hello, people. I don't like that.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie?
It
Great
stinks.
Scott! I think he's onto something.
Jess? What's up? Can you hear me?
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie? Starbase 0. I hope Jimmy's fixed the wild gunman machine.
Okay, so...
Starbase 0. I hope Jimmy's fixed the wild gunman machine. I guess there's time for a quick game.
Quick game of...
Okay, now I'm ready.
Alrighty.
It's locked.
I see you
shit.
sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
You have to yell in my ear.
A1 liquor. I like the new bars Mr. Figgins put on the windows. Very secure.
Okay, so I see... the kind of game this is gonna be.
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Oh, is that, that chick he brought back from the Western Times?
E. Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Dota?
Nothing I couldn't have
Okay, Dota
deduced
is,
for myself,
It's an
slacker.
online game. Is that what you're talking about?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
It's a shoe.
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
See? Doc knew her back in the day. So, you see? Hello. Keep it moving, girl. Oh, the Street Fighter? That's a big thing.
Creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Why is everybody hating on Einstein? Hello.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one.
Okay.
Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan.
I'll take it.
I try not to jump to conclusions, but
all
after
good,
all,
dude.
9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Alrighty. So, how many things do we got here?
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Wow, okay.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Dude, I went from a hooligan to a street punk. What's up with that? Okay, so...
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Okay, so she's gone. Now I can do stuff. Newspaper, right?
Juveniles collide with manure truck.
Yep.
Nice
that was
picture.
us. Is that it?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962.
Faces, what's
no,
going
that's
on,
not where
man?
Doc's stranded.
Good to see you
I don't
again.
even know where to start looking for clues
Been a
in these
while,
stacks.
though.
Wish I
Yeah.
could narrow it down to a year at least.
Been a while.
Hey,
But,
mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead,
I'm not
dear.
100% back, but I'm slowly making my way back. I'm
Man,
thinking
these are
maybe by the end
powerful.
of the year,
I could see Biff
I'll
going
be
into the video store.
having a little bit more
You
time.
wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to finding Doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am.
When you're playing in a stream, dude. This is Back to the Future, a Telltale game. I believe it's like one of their first
Miss Strickland,
games
about your
created.
tea. You forgot to turn on
So
the...
it's kind of like
It's spelled
kind of different from like The Walking Dead and stuff. So trying to get used to it. This is like, I think this one is more like a.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
This is more like a point-and-click game.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
Well, ask the lady, right? Why not? Hey, lady.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
What are you laughing at? I saw the pictures too. They're asleep already. Alright, lady.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes?
Wow, okay. Oh, really? When did you lose your shoe? What's with all the newspapers?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
How do you record
That shoe
PS3?
over there.
Oh, that shoe. Huh.
My, what a nosy Nelly. No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Oh.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Kind of quiet.
Don't
Is this better?
romanticize the past, young man.
I just turned down the
Prohibition
volume to
was a time when
so it wouldn't be that
gangsters
distorted.
ruled the town while honest citizens
But I just have
quaked
to
in
put
their
it a little bit
beds.
closer like this. Hello.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Annie. Yeah, your generation of hooligans.
Years
and
ago, yeah,
slackers
but she's
could
not
give
giving
two
me like
right
a
things about
freaking year.
history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that
why I gotta lock the doors.
disgusting videotape rental
I
store
already see 'em, like, on the glass
today.
like this.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Oh, okay. Alright, so...
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Whoa. Who needs the cops when you got her? Okay, so...
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go?
Video
I get
blockbuster?
so
What?
few visitors these days.
But...
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me.
Am I being blackmailed?
Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Is she hitting on me?
Excuse me, Miss Strickland?
Ah, okay.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
So do that again. Because I already did that once.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Alright. Newspaper. Man, you guys are smarter than I am.
firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Keep looking, bro.
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train.
All right.
I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Dude. Go again.
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Go ahead, dear. Video store. 1932? No? Damn it, Biff.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Alright. Alright, Evasive. Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. Video's gonna be here, so if you want to check it out tomorrow, go right ahead. Good to see you again, man. Seriously. Good to see you. Glad to be back a bit.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Dude, she must really like tea. So, February
Let's
1932,
see.
right?
Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance
all
last
good.
night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's
Doc!
Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Oh my god, she's gonna kick you out, which is what we want.
Papers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police!
Really?
I'm being attacked by hooligans!
I thought I wasn't a hooligan. So what was it? February 14th? There I am.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh,
telling
Steinbeck. Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Are we taking Einstein?
Ready to
There we
go, Einstein?
Alright, so here we go. First of all, let's turn...
I've got to turn on the time circuits first. Time circuits, on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Alright, so...
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
They can fly, right? Here we go, guys. We're going back to the past. Dog's like, whatever. Started shooting at me? Card of the future. Back in time.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
This was what, 1931 it said? Yeah, it must have been the mob. Was it 1931? Excuse me? Hello? They didn't have any manners back in the day? Is that the old lady?
Young man? Excuse me, young man?
Yes.
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction.
She called me a
Naturally,
man.
you know about the explosion that
That's
destroyed
right.
this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have
Thank
a
you.
message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see. Because you want to blast it to smithereens, just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Harry Colohan. Sonny.
Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your
The hell's
candid
Sonny
opinions,
Crockett? I
Mr.
don't know.
Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
What?
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Oh, okay, so he can run.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
She said that the dog, I think she's a journalist, which
Bank of Italy?
is why I think she's the old lady from the future. But what does she say? She doesn't like my dog. Scusi. What are you doing, dude? So, what are you looking at?
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
The jail? Is this it?
According to the newspaper, Doc's not in the courthouse. He's in jail.
Okay. Gotta go find that jail. Not hiring. Okay. Okay, these controls are pretty bad.
Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
Alright, babe. I'll see you tomorrow.
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
Let's go.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
There you go.
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust
Makes too much
incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Lord, I'm getting tired.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How how the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
It's a good game. Hello, people.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
That was a nice
Don't
hat.
come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who, may I say, is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Later, dudes. Courthouse it is.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents.
That's
Nobody
not.
is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Sonny Crockett.
Emmett Brown, but I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2 of A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than...
Alrighty. Come back here.
Or do we take H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A minus...
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Boom.
Amazing.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Oh, let's start.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Crockett, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Okay. Dude, just help us out.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Okay.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett!
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about
Don't say it. Now H stands for the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator. Then naturally H2 multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out.
Hey, how you doing, Einie? I don't need to go in there anymore. I don't need to go in there anymore. Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Okay. So, let's look around.
Multiplied by the inverse of A might not be equal to A's expectation value, and only if the coefficient of friction remains constant in the gravitational... Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times the friction force.
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, bum.
All right. All right, guys. No one's on. Everybody got. It's 11 at night. I think I'm gonna stop it here, guys. Maybe I'll continue it in the morning. If not, we'll do a random game tomorrow morning before I have to go adult. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. We'll definitely continue this. I do want to know what happens. It's just gonna take a little longer than usual because of the style it was using back then. So, guys, see you guys next time. Peace.